The grid is really a lot of normal kind of personal computers connected together with some fancy networking. So in the same way you've got your computer at home with a processor and a hard drive, it's just a bunch of those connected together via lots of different networks, and you have massive machine rooms with lots of these personal computers in all over the world, and they're all connected to one another via the grid.
Of people in cosmology using it to do sort of simulations of the evolution of the cosmos, and other sort of areas of astronomy use it for simulating, for example, galactic collisions. I think for simulations where you require sort of a parallelized approach, so you can run many processes in parallel, then it can be useful. And for things like galactic simulations, you have many points of different matter that you want to keep track of. I believe particle theorists use them as well, lattice QCD, climate scientists doing simulations of airflows and sort of gas flows around the world and environmental sort of ecosystems. You have genetic research, you have biological chemistry and chemical simulations as well, and also anything where you require simulation. Lots of scientists using it.
I have to say it's probably money. It's the fact that it uses these normal CPUs and these normal disks that come off the shelf, and it makes it very cheap and very scalable. Supercomputers are extremely expensive to purchase, but disk and CPU that are used in normal day-to-day computers are extremely cheap, and so you can create large amounts of processing power for very little money. It's the same stuff that you could buy off the shelf in Currys. It literally is just the processors that go into our home computers or our laptops, and the same disks as well that go into our home computers or our laptops. There is a little more technology that goes into some of the backup of the data and stuff, such as tape storage and things like this. But the majority of it is just the normal computing elements that you would find in any computer.
How many petabytes of storage do you have locally? Not a lot, not many. So many petabytes of data out there, and it's shared all over the world. The data's not all in one location, other than it's certain, but everything's distributed globally, so the jobs have to go off globally. I mean, you do things locally, like on your laptop, but then you should have an amount of data that can fit on a USB stick, really. So that's after a lot of processing.
Network of people. So with the computing network comes a good network of people and experts that are able to keep this grid up and running. So you have large centres such as CERN or Rutherford Appleton Laboratory, in which you've got a very concentrated large amount of experts, maybe writing and developing the software tools that are used. But then even site by site you have experts that work maintaining the computers, making sure that they're up and running and that they're talking to the grid in the way they should be.